Every child has the potential to grow into someone amazing, but without the right guidance, their motivation to learn can slowly fade. This is what happened to Sanji, a third grade student who is actually smart and curious. Back in first and second grade, he had no trouble keeping up with lessons. In fact, he was always in the top 3 of his class. But things started to change in third grade. Subjects became harder, homework came every day, and his current teacher doesn't feel as warm and patient as his previous ones. So Sanji began to lose interest in learning. He often felt distracted and couldn't focus. Learning didn't feel exciting anymore. After school, the first thing Sanji looked for was entertainment through his smartphone. Playing games and scrolling social media for hours seemed more fun than studying. He did that almost every day, and slowly he turned into someone who didn't care much about learning. He even started forgetting to do his homework. Look, it's not that his parents don't care. They work hard from morning to night, and by the time they get home, Sanji is already exhausted. They try to help him study at night, but unfortunately, Sanji is already tired because he has spent the whole day on his screen. In the morning, he wakes up late, rushes to school, but at school, he often gets scolded for not doing his homework. And when his teacher asks him questions, he always says, I don't know, ma'am. I do not know, sir. He looks like a kid who just doesn't care, like he's lost. And you know what the worst part is? He never talks about it at home. He never told his parents what was happening. Little by little, his grade dropped. His confidence disappeared. And eventually, Sanji started to believe that he was a loser. In his little heart, Sanji starts saying, "This is just who I am. I'm just stupid. I can't do anything right." So, what's really going on with Sanji? Is it true that Sanji is really stupid? Of course not. The real problem is Sanji just needs someone who can guide him, someone who truly understands him. He needs a patient teacher who can sit beside him and teach him in a personal way. Sanji needs a mentor who can make him feel valued, understood, and supported in a way that fits who he is. That's the approach I believe in. My name is Mr.Yaf, a graduate from IPB University, majoring in Family and Consumer Sciences. During my studies, I've learned a lot about child psychology, family communication, and the kind of education that grows from the heart. For the past few years, I've been actively teaching elementary students, both privately and in groups. And from that experience, I learned that every child is unique, and their learning style cannot be generalized. In my private class, your child can choose the lessons they need. Schedules are flexible. The lessons happen one-on-one at your home, so your child can feel comfortable, safe, and ready to grow again. If Sanji's story feels familiar to you, maybe this is the right moment to take a small step, one that could lead to a big change. Alright, feel free to fill out the form through the link or just scan the barcode right here. Let's help your child learn in a way that's more personal, more focused, and more meaningful. Because in the end, the best education starts with genuine care.